Good morning, mateys. Well, if you're in Eastern Standard Time, it's actually afternoon. I'll show you where I'm at. Well, the title says where I'm at, but give it a little walk around camp. Then we'll get back in here and warm up. Okay, good morning, Georgianne, Carl. Welcome aboard. Off to our west is Santa Cruz, New Mexico. This gentleman here has been running and hiking for a good hour. This is known as the Sierra Vista Trailhead. I may have filmed this I don't know, 10 months ago, but I don't remember. This guy down here's got kind of an interesting setup. I believe that's a Camaro. I'm going to have to do a little more research on this place, just so I can at least babble about it. "29-mile National Recreation Trail." Wow. We are off of Dripping Springs Road. Wow. This place, when I was here, I believe it was springtime. Well, I want to say April and May. A lot busier than it is in the last couple days. This is my going on my third day here. And there's been an average of 5 campers per night. There's one over there, 2 over there. At least I believe that red pickup truck is probably another camper. There was one parked right straight across from me overnight, and they're gone now. So it was a pull behind. Then up there's at least 2 campers. This road, I tried it yesterday afternoon, and where you see the yellow posts down there, I did camp down there last year. But as you can see there, see where that curve is? This is in the trail. You got to have 4-wheel drive to get up through there. The van is not 4-wheel drive. I'm not going to get stuck. I tried it. I went just a tiny few feet up it, and I said, nope. And I backed down. I see there's been horses here. Earlier, I saw something shiny, but the sun is not shining the way it was earlier. I'm hoping that we will get more sunshine today. That'll help warm things up. It was 38 degrees 2 hours ago. It's now 46. Well, what a majestic view. I don't know what it'd be like to try to climb up there. I'm sure that people have. And this is only like, not even a quarter mile from Dripping Strings Road. I would imagine that people used to get off into the flatter ground that you see ahead of me, but the Forestry Service or whoever's responsible for this BLM, Bureau of Land Management, has put up all these posts and cables. Yes, you can cross over on foot, but you're not likely to get in here with motorized vehicles, which I'd say is a good thing. This fire pit was here several months ago. I haven't used it, but I have camped in this very same spot. It's very pretty, very peaceful. Last year when I was here, there was on a weekend, it seemed to be more, I don't know, people kind of partying. But, sometimes you have to put up with some stuff. But there hasn't been any evidence of that going on here. Now, today's Saturday. We'll see. But I think mostly the people that come here, for the most part, are not here to, carry on. Oh, okay. Whoa. That's not holding. Okay, we'll see if the sun visor holds it. Kind of, sort of. All right, I'm gonna take these off. More comfortable seeing the chat. Troy, welcome aboard. Phil's here. Nancy, Drew, good to see you. Okay, Carl had to get gas yesterday. The car in front, sitting there at the pumps, was broken. I asked him to move while I was sitting and rolling. He said, "Oh, sorry, third world country." Okay. Naz, welcome aboard. Good to see you again. Where are we? I don't know. You're in Florida. I'm in New Mexico. Same place I was the last couple days. I'm no longer in Texas. No, I arrived Thursday. I stayed in Van Horn, Texas. I left Wednesday. Wait. Yes, I left Wednesday morning from Midland, Texas, where Earl and Terry are. That's Travel on Adventures. I stayed at Van Horn, Texas Wednesday night and did a live stream from that campground. Then I left Van Horn about 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and I arrived here in Las Cruces. Oh, well, because of the time change, I gained an hour. But I arrived here at 3 o'clock. I did go and made contact with one of the Circle K people because I'm still having trouble with ShiftSmart. No contact from them. I've contacted them once successfully and probably got a robot reply that and then a number for the ticket that I created. And, I had described my problem that all I'm getting is Ohio jobs, but yet my address has been changed right here to Las Cruces, New Mexico, which I have done all around the country, or, between Michigan and Arizona. I changed my address location, and then I get Circle K jobs, GPM jobs within a 50, 60-mile radius of wherever I make my address, which has worked out great. Hasn't been so now I haven't worked in going on 3 weeks. Ohio still wants me to come to work. I have all kinds of jobs, but I'm 1,600 miles away from Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, it is nice here. It's very mild. Air is fresh. Third world country. I think he's just doing it to irritate you, Carl. Just if your bumpers line up, push them. Diane, welcome aboard. 75 where you are, Nudge. Okay, I am a little jealous. I've been sleeping well. As said, it's just quiet, peaceful. You hear a truck every now and then. And yeah, this morning, I was already awake, but I heard a couple vehicles go by. And I don't know where they go. And that trail goes quite a ways back, probably 2 or 3 miles, I would guess. There's a walking trail, and then there's a driving trail. I have done neither. Well, tomorrow's supposed to be a nice sunny day, so there's a possibility I may just lock everything up and go for a hike. I got water. I got my hiking shoes. I got what I need. And it'd be nice to at least, I'm not going to walk. I'm not going to do the 29 miles. Let's not do 29 miles. But maybe 2, 3. That'd be doable. It might take me 3 hours, but so what? I do have something I'm going to try this afternoon, especially if the sun continues to burn these clouds off, so to speak. And warm things up. I do have at least one little project I'd like to do yet today. We'll see. 12 minutes. Selfishness. Yes. Second world country now. We're moving up. We went from third world. Now we're in second world. Pretty soon we'll be maybe in the first world country. And I don't know how good that'll be, Carl. So, buttons on your underwear. And here comes somebody. Little car. Maybe more hikers. Because people do come here and park and go hike. Because the trailhead is just down the hillside from here. And there is a parking area just beyond where that Camaro is parked. Back to ShiftSmart. I was not able to get a hold of the one lady in downtown Las Cruces that I thought could help me maybe rattle ShiftSmart's cage. couldn't get a hold of her. So then I thought, okay, I got a second option. Another lady that I know that I worked for last spring. I went there and she wasn't there. So I came here, camped, and then the next morning, which was yesterday, I went and met up with her. Here comes another probably hiker or who knows. He's got four-wheel drive. That's helpful. Finally made contact with her yesterday about, I don't know, 10 o'clock and explained my situation, and she went through it, and she went through my thing. She says, you got everything correct on your Shift Smart. I said, yeah, I was pretty sure I did, and I uninstalled it, reinstalled it. So she starts shaking her head, and I showed her the ticket number and what steps I had taken, and she said, oh, I will contact Shift Smart. And, you know, because managers seem to be able to get through to Shift Smart quicker than the associates or employees like I'm supposedly. Yeah. Haven't heard from her. She was going to call me to let me know what she found out, or did they do anything. Well, so far, nothing from her, nothing from Shift Smart, no emails, no messages. Oh, there was one that I got yesterday morning. Just to let you know, Jack, there's more shifts available for GPM. And I thought, well, great. So I was hoping, but I pulled it up, and just more jobs in Ohio. So they're sending me work, but I just not anywhere near there to do the jobs. If they'd move these Ohio jobs over here to New Mexico, hey, I'd be right on them. I'm to a point, an earful. I don't know, Troy. I suppose I could. I've got a good enough vehicle. I've never signed up for DoorDash before, but you know, it's a possibility. I might try it. I know my way around fairly well in Las Cruces. I only pissed off a few locals. You know how you get caught in a this is right-hand turn only, and you don't know it until you're like, oh shit, I got to get over I got to get into the left to go straight through the light, and there's always somebody there. So you slow way down, hoping they'll pass you. They slow down, and finally you have no choice but to cut them off and get through that intersection. And then they blow their horn. However, the insurance company. Oh, that's right. And I don't know. You just got to get the right robot. A robot who cares. Oh, that's good. Definitely good news. A stoner hamster. Get the knife. So was he driving one of those square box, one of those cars? Not Kias, I don't think. But the one where they use the hamsters to advertise it. It was a real square looking SUV a few years ago with hamsters. So here's the deal. Today's Saturday. I'm going to camp here tonight. I'm going to camp here tomorrow night, Sunday night. Although I might, if I can go along the mountain range closer to the base of where the mountains jut right up, there is BLM parking, camping spots over there. Even more secluded than these. These are kind of like pretty easy to get to. Those don't need four-wheel drive necessarily. although there's a couple rough spots, but you're closer to the base of the mountains going up. Much less, when I camped there last spring, April, May, there was only maybe 3 other campers within sight, and that was like a long sight. So you're more secluded over there than you are here. This is kind of like a parking spot for people going to go take a hike. Over there, no, that's just campers only, I guess. Not saying that people don't go over there and hike. I would. I have. But, mainly it's to camp. Second world country, yeah. Kia Soul. I think you're right, Phil. I wasn't sure if it was made by Kia or Hyundai or one of those. Nancy, you're arguing with a 4-year-old. Here's the problem. Why is a 4-year-old arguing? Okay, I think I see some discipline issues there. Or you're saying they're 4-year-old, but their birthday is February 29th. So that would make them 16. I can see arguing with a 16-year-old. Yep, Kelly's got it. I don't like your snow I saw there, Kelly, on your Facebook post. Cute feet, though. Make sure you dress warm before you go out there and shovel. God, you need a boy. You need a boyfriend. Or you need me to get you the hell out of there. Come out here where there's no snow. Might be chilly, but at least there's no snow. Okay. Back to Shift Smart one more time. Come Monday, I'm going to go and see that lady if I haven't heard from her. Of course, it's a weekend, so I'm thinking, she probably takes weekends off. I know she has kids and, family. So I'm sure she values her weekend time off. But come Monday, probably around noon, if I have not heard anything from Shift Smart or from her, I'm going to go talk to her. But if there's no results, hello, Arizona, I'm coming. I will go to the Benson area of Arizona. I have some business to conduct there. And Melissa should be there. She's a longtime Circle K manager. And maybe she can rattle Shift Smart's cage better than this lady here. I don't know. But I need to get some work. I want to get some work. Need? I can survive. What is only... Today's the 7th. Happy Pearl Harbor Day. Well, why would we call it Happy Pearl Harbor? But it's Pearl Harbor Day. Don't ever forget. A lot of people weren't there. I wasn't there. I wasn't alive when Pearl Harbor happened, but I still honor it. Arguing with a 4-year-old makes as much sense as trying to tell my 16-year-old or a 45-year-old, though. It's simply not worth the effort. Tina's here. Welcome aboard. If you replay earlier, I can show you real quick. Get you off the dashboard. Here's the view out my side window. Wasn't very many campers here overnight. probably about 5. And right now there's a couple hikers. One guy with his 4-wheel drive, probably exploring. You got to have 4-wheel drive to go much further than where I'm parked. I kind of wish I had the pickup and the camper, because I would like to get back up in there further and camp. But I'm not going to risk damaging this van or getting stuck. Yeah, not worth it. I have shovels and, all of that I could get myself unstuck, or somebody would help me, I'm sure. But nah, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go through that. So anyways, if no luck with Shift Smart and Circle K managers trying to help me on Monday by noon, I'm heading to Deming, New Mexico, make a stop there. That's only 50 miles. And then I'm moving on. Hopefully Benson by late Monday night. And Tuesday I can start knocking on doors, so to speak. Well, I got to see my insurance agent. And then I'll see Melissa, hopefully, and she can rattle Shift Smart's cage a little bit, hopefully, and then I can get jobs in Benson, at least a couple times, maybe 3 times, and then move on to Parker or Sierra Vista, or head that way. And I can make it till the end of the month on the money I have on hand, but it sure would be nice to have that little extra, a couple $100 coming in from Circle K. We'll see. I'm in God's hands. There's Sonia. Are you answering me from the hospital, or are you home now? Prayers for your mom. Telling women, okay, leave them alone. Paraphrase from Mark Twain. That's cute. There's some truth to that. Okay. So, there's no doom and gloom. I'm enjoying myself immensely. It's just the solitude is good for me today. I've got the van pretty well put together the way I want it. I've got some other ideas that I'm going to work on. And of course, there's always housekeeping. I have some housekeeping to do. But other than that, it's working. Okay, you're at the hospital now. All right. I won't ask too many questions. You can tell us if you want, but just know that it's your mom, and hopefully the doctors are taking good care of her. And Kelly's on her headset. So, well, you're quite the business lady, Kelly. Got 2 laptops going. I bet you annoy people at the coffee shop to come in with 2 laptops and your phone, and probably got notebooks, and you just take over a whole corner of the coffee shop and plug in, use up all the electricity and all the Wi-Fi signal. She will be okay. All right. That's good to know, Sonia. That's prayers answered. Who could ask for a better job? I can go to work with my pajamas on and watch movies and play games on my phone while you're working. Wait a minute. How do you do both? I tried out that mist play. I got a few points, but then I started getting, all these ads, and some of them you have to click on the ad. You have to actually go through all the steps in order to get points with misplay. And pretty soon it's like, it's a little bit irritating. But then all of those type of, where you can earn a few cents playing games are like that. And misplay is, I think misplay is the highest rated one. But even some people have had problems with misplay. Tester Up is number 2, according to the different reviews that I've read. And that one's the same way. People have had trouble getting paid. Tester Up uses PayPal. I don't think they do gift cards. But I'm not quite. I think there's going to be other things that I can do that might be slightly more lucrative. And don't get me wrong, I like to just sit and. My favorite one that I've been doing now for about a month is maybe 2 months. It's called Infinity 8-Ball. It's pool, billiards. I enjoy that. It's relaxing. However, after about an hour, I get tired of it because of all the ads. I want to play pool. I don't want to watch ads. Oh, well, you can get rid of the ads for $6.99. No, I'm not sending anybody any money for anything on any game. It's too easy to get scammed. You're an inbound customer support, so you just sit here and wait for calls to come. You are a customer support service person, a real live talk to the customer person. That, and knowing you, how you are, I bet customers appreciate talking to you because you might wish them have a good day or have any kind of day that they want to, or we need to hear more from you, Kelly. You should do a video about being a customer support person, because mostly what we hear is from on our side of it. Like Carl's ready to call customer support for Exxon service station or where he's at. I'm sure that their customer support is all robots in a third world country. It's just what you need. A robot in a third world country sitting in his creator's garage in dirty, greasy underwear, having a digital lunch, a virtual lunch. Oh my goodness. And you get paid for it, Kelly? That's amazing. I love it. Your other half needed winter boots as he works for a lawn company. So I used a bunch of my credit. I was saving to get my computer desk. So maybe in January, you'll get your computer desk. Well, he needs to be shoveling your porch. If he works for a lawn company, he's probably out plowing snow. And I know when he gets home from plowing snow, that'd probably be the last thing he wants to do is shovel the damn porch at your house. I know that's how I was when I worked for a lawn service company and we plowed snow. The money was just like Mario coins. do 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 do. Mario coins come up. Erie, Pennsylvania. All right. Be safe out there, James. I wouldn't doubt that the roads are maybe cleared up and hopefully just wet, but still, it can't be great out there. He was begged as they did a 36-hour shift. Oh, so you did the front porch. Yeah. Man, oh man. You have a designated driver. Okay. There's Ron. Welcome aboard. And Linda's here too. Bandita. Welcome aboard. I don't know if you noticed now the thumbnail for Guess the Channel. Those are not the same mountains that where I'm at now. Just to muddy the water, so to speak, for Guess the Channel. Now that picture for the thumbnail is actually from the channel that is featured. But where I'm at is in the mountains in New Mexico. I don't want to drop the computer. Nah, I won't drop the computer. I'll show you, Paula. I am in. This is looking northwest from my campsite. These are the Organ Mountains in New Mexico, just east of Las Cruces, New Mexico. There's a hiking trail. There's a trail that actually, if you was to do the whole trail, it's 29 miles. Okay, this is looking due north. Then this is looking west to Las Cruces, New Mexico. There's suburbs. I forget what that one's called over there. But it's a nice area. This is BLM land. So I'm boondocking. And I'm enjoying it. And I'm glad the sun is coming out. For this evening's show, I'll probably have my lawn chair set up outside, or my camping chair, whatever you want to call it. Right now, Paula, the temperature, let me get this thing situated so it stays. Yikes. It was 38 when I woke up this morning at 6:30. And it stayed that way for a while. It was a little chilly. I don't have any heat other than the engine here in the van. The heater that I had puked, threw it away. My Mr. Buddy heater is in the bus back in Michigan. Oh, you got him boots. That's great. You're awesome, Kelly. That wasn't that bad. I didn't really need heat. Right now it is 48. And mostly cloudy, it says. Yeah. Half and half. It's 10:40 here. So it says by noon, which is an hour and a half from now, it'll be 50. The high today is going to be 52. So at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, when I come back on for this afternoon or evening show, if you will, I should be able to sit outside. Of course, the sun will be going down, but I do have my studio light, so we'll be good. Let me double check here. I don't know what's going on. It says I have a message. Oh. Hey, Tina. It's for you. You get a chance, go to your daughter's house. They said it would be Monday before those got there, but it says they have arrived. That's from Sticker Mill. Hopefully they turned out better than they looked on the proof. Of course, I would guess that it's pretty hard to send an email proof of a holographic sticker. There's Steve. $39 where Diane is. What did Ron say? I missed it. Oh, he's saying hi to Steve. Good morning. Morning, Steve. You're in La Posa. Oh, you're in Quartzsite today. And Mo Bank's heading up there. Cool. Maybe you should do a pop-up live. Okay. You've been with a guy for 12 years. He figured he earned it dealing with you for that long. I'm not touching that one. But I'm glad. I'm glad. 12 years. That's pretty good. It's 45 in Waco. And it's 59 in Quartzsite. And you're going to go up to 73. Now I'd be in my shorts and sandals. 75 at the end of the world in Flamingo, tip of Florida, of the mainland part, the Everglades, not the Keys. I know where Carl is. 32 or 0 Celsius. Well, that's not so bad for where you are. That's Regina. How do you say that? I don't know. It's okay. There you go. A pop-up live with Mobang at Quartzsite. I may actually get to Quartzsite faster than I thought I was going to be. I thought I was going to be in Quartzsite, right about Christmas time. I might get there a week earlier. I don't know. It depends all on the jobs. I know Quartzsite doesn't have any jobs for me, but I can at least swing through Quartzsite and then head up to Parker, where Parker, like Havasu, Kingman, that area up through there should have jobs for me. We'll see. Beautiful for that time of year. The weather's been kind of topsy-turvy, in my opinion. It rhymes with vagina. See, Phil knows. So does Sonia. 0 degrees Celsius is colder than your freezer. Oh, speaking of freezers, I don't have a freezer, but I do have a 12-volt refrigerator. It's made by Rubbermaid. I got it for free. It was in a garage clean-out job that Don and I did a couple years ago. In fact, it was the same place I got this. Well, not this particular one, but one just like it. A $30 coffee cup. And it works great. And I'm sure it's nice and cold right now, and I haven't even had it plugged in since 6 o'clock last night. The first time I ran it, I was boondocking, and I ran it off the Jackery. worked fine. It takes about 51 watts. So the Jackery went down to like from 95% to right around 50%. Well, I had the solar panels on, and they were bringing in 12 watts. So, that offset it a little bit. So all day long it was running on the Jackery. And then we ran out of sunshine. So I just, didn't open it that often. But things are cold. They're staying cold in it for a couple days. Now I'm sure once I get out in the heat, that's going to make a difference. Got your new banner for the upgraded channel. Oh, cool. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it, Kelly. Some completely new and interesting. Well, anything from you, Kelly, is going to be interesting. Yeah, we want to know, are you on your phone, Ron, or are you back on the laptop? My goodness, this time is going quickly. Later today. Good. That's good to know. My laptop, knock on wood, and I have some right here. My little desktop. So, not podium, but it's like what you would have on a podium. A little, just place to set your Bible, and you can open it up and have anything inside of it. I have scratch-off tickets and some keepsakes. There's some stickers in there and stuff like that. Oh, you're on the laptop, but your desktop is okay. In some ways, I miss using a desktop. The bus is set up to have a desktop. And once I start traveling with the bus, maybe next year, I'll have another desktop. Can't be used like the laptop can. Desktop requires 110. But, I'll be camping at places that I do have electricity next year. And so I can plug the bus in and use the desktop. Try not to break it. I don't know. As said, my laptop has not messed up yet like it did. What day was that? It wasn't the day we were doing coins. I think it was adult humor. It blacked out, and then it had to reboot. Then it came back. Then it went blacked out again, which was nuts. But now it's been working okay. Boy, I tell you what, you're going to be a CEO, Kelly. Now you just need to come up with a way to make your job mobile. It almost sounds like you can do your job of customer service from anywhere. You need a phone and you need a Wi-Fi connection. So now there is a nice older Toyota. I mean, we're talking about one of the small pickups, like smaller than an S10. Beautiful. I'd like to get a hold of one of those and take it up to Michigan and sell it for twice the money. Because that didn't have any rust on it that I could see. Don't drop kick the computer. They don't like that. That's true. Ron, there was your first mistake, Ron. You got pissed. Dead gum computer. Boom. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. Oh, we're having fun. That's what it's all about. I'm hoping that everyone is having a good Saturday. I know that Sonia's kind of in a limbo stage with her mom, but at least her mom is getting better, it sounds like. So that's good to know. You know, continued prayers, of course. And, you know, I know there's people out there that have got things going on in their lives and they're just not really talking too much about it. And that's okay too. Me, I just sit here and bitch about Shift Smart. Well, I don't really have anything to complain about whatsoever. I am happy. I got food. I can take a nap if I want. But I'm really getting the itch to go take a hike. I'll put my boots on and grab my hiking pole, my hiking stick, and go for a walk. Doesn't have to be a hike. Just around here. I'll come up with something. He made a field goal with drop kicking a desktop computer. 3 points, Ron. Because a computer is hard to kick. I haven't given any clues other than the thumbnail, Nancy. So you have 2 thumbnails to go by. One from last Saturday night and one from today. To not really a clue, but to let you know, like I did with Paula, the mountains that you see on the thumbnail are not here where I'm at in New Mexico. These are the Oregon mountains here. Those other mountains are elsewhere. You saw the salt thumbnail. The salt thumbnail was for Wednesday night. That was a Wednesday night thumbnail, salt being an S word. Plus, I was going to talk about all the advertising that you keep hearing day and night on Facebook, on TikTok, when you're playing one of those crazy games and misplay, all of a sudden there's an advertisement you got to watch. And it all has to do with the secret salt trick for men. And their girlfriends and wives will love it. I don't know if they're supposed to have that at the same time. But yeah, the secret salt trick. So you get to send all of your information to this pretty girl and she'll give you the secret salt trick. It's just a pinch of salt. So I thought, well, we'll use a salt shaker as a thumbnail for the silly S-word night. And we never did talk about the salt trick. And we're not going to. Let me put it this way. There is another S word associated with the salt trick, the silly salt trick for men. And that word would be scam. Salt flats. No, it doesn't have to do with salt flats. Well, I don't know. Well, it could, but never mind. We're going to go sideways here. Saltpeter, yeah. That's the opposite. Been to the desert on a horse with no name. Thumbnail said he was live from the Oregon mountains. Yes. You know what, Sonia? I knew somebody would come up with that one. I figured it'd be probably Steve or Phil or Rob on the road. Where's Rob? Yes, the Organ Mountains. Should I get my keyboard out? Play my organ? Not doing the flute today. Quit. Yeah, it's a good thing we only got 4 minutes left to go because I can see this turning into a Tuesday. Not good if your organs have mountains. Would that be a cyst or a tumor? Oh my goodness. Rob is missing in action. Well, that's not good. He probably knows exactly where he's at. He's just missing from our point of view. Better than a molehill. Yes. Good one, Nancy. Oh, I'm going to turn red. I can feel myself blushing. And no, I've never sent any money to that pretty girl on the advertisement because I know it's bullshit. I know somebody's going to say, how do you know it's bullshit, Jack? Because I researched. Even with the prescription medications, the doctors will tell you there has to be desire or they don't work. You have to have the desire. In order to have the desire, I would think, for the most part, I probably need a partner. Just saying. All right. What's next? Well, what's next is clues. Nancy wants clues. So before this afternoon's show, which will be at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard, and I have no idea what time it is in Arizona. Nobody knows. But at any rate, there will be a third thumbnail clue. But I will give to you that they are full-time. And when I say they, okay, it means there's more. It's not a single person. It's not male or female solo. It's a couple. Full-time. Or what a desire to use Viagra. Believe it or not, Kelly, I actually tried it one time because I got free sample. This is back when I was kind of crazy. Uh-oh. The picture just froze. It's 11 a.m. in Arizona, and that's what it is here too. We're froze. I'm sure you can still hear me. I hope that you can still hear me. But anyways, to finish up, Kelly, it does work. I had the desire, but I had nowhere to go. No partner to share, and that was 15 years ago, and nothing's changed. Channel guess, where RV staying? No, it's not Kevin's channel. Not a bad guess. YouTube doesn't like the word Viagra. Oh, that could be. That's why I'm frozen. What do I got to do? Put $1 in the swear word jar? I don't know. All right. I know you can't see me, but I'm raising my finger up saying fair winds. I'm raising my next finger up saying and smiles. And then, of course, my full salute to you. May God bless. Thank you for being aboard. And we will see you in a few hours. Enjoy your afternoon. See you tonight. YouTube doesn't like much. Yeah. Yeah, my lips aren't moving. I'm a good ventriloquist, Steve. End the stream. See you in a few hours. Thanks for being aboard.